Greetings from UNC Husman. Spring is such a wonderful season here on campus, with the campus in bloom and students in full stride on the final stretch of the semester. Over spring break, our students fanned out across the globe for immersive learning experiences, which include career networking in New York and Washington, media industry visits in London, fashion industry exploration in Rome, multimedia documentary production in Buenos Aires, and reporting from the U.S.-Mexico border in Baja California. Incredible. These experiences are only possible through the partnerships and resources that many of you provide our students and faculty. You open so many doors for us, including your own. Thank you. I'm joined today by a star UNC Husman faculty member, Livis Freeman. Livis is a Carolina grad and an entrepreneur who started his own firm, which provides public and community relations services for professional athletes. In addition to serving on the faculty, he is our assistant dean for course management and staffing. Livis leads our very popular sports communication program, which figures prominently UNC Husman's next chapter. And he'll soon begin a new role as our distinguished associate professor of sports communication. Livis, thank you for joining me today. Sports communication, students are flocking to it. The program continues to grow and attract more students every semester. Could you give us an overview of the program?
Absolutely. It's a very exciting time for any students that are interested in the field of sports communication. It's grown so much over the years, and our Tar Heel brand couldn't be stronger right now. What began over 20 years ago and was founded by our former distinguished professor for sports communication, John Sweeney, who's recently retired, it's blossomed. We've added so many features and so many wonderful instructors, from people like Tim Crothers, who worked for Sports Illustrated and is an accomplished author, to people like Sean Anderson, our new night chair for sports, race, and media. And then you look at people like Charlie Tuggle, who's been a fixture here for so very long and mentored so many students. Our program has just grown. It's offered so many opportunities that students have loved to share across the university to make other students jealous at times. And it's really been attractive in so many ways, even our partnerships with companies like Fox Sports, the Jordan brand, and going on projects like for the Olympics. It's just super exciting, and it's only growing more.
I was going to mention the partnerships because you are known for not only excellent teaching, but also the partnerships that you bring to the program, including some of the names that you just mentioned. And our students work for those brands. They develop campaigns for those brands. And as you said, even the most well-connected Tar Heels, I think, would be envious of the kind of connections that you've made in that program. So I know that you have some exciting plans for future partnerships and people that you are bringing into the program. Can you tell us more about those?
Absolutely. I've been very fortunate over the years. I've had my own firm for over 20 years. The success I've had with it has led to me developing some fantastic relationships with not only some of the best professional athletes, but some of the coolest and Tar Heel royalty, to be honest. In my very first class, I had my first client, Jerry Stackhouse, who's a Tar Heel legend, followed up by one of my very good friends and clients, Antoine Jameson, another Tar Heel legend. I also had, as a regular visitor to classes, the late, great Eric Montross. And one of my regular visitors for class is a guy who has recently agreed to co-teach a sports communication class this fall. The ultimate Tar Heel legend, Tyler Hansbrough. And that class is already filled up on the first 2 days of registration. And our students are in for a huge treat this fall.
That's an incredible catch for the program. Really, really amazing and exciting that you'll be able to do that. And I know that NIL has become such a pivotal factor across the collegiate athletic landscape. Could you tell us more about how you and your students are engaged around NIL at Carolina?
Absolutely. Just the word or letters NIL has become such a lightning rod for just conversation, both positive and negative. And I'm super excited because my sports marketing class is partnering up with the great Gary Kay's advertising creative course, and we're working for UNC's Carolina NIL organization. And we have a huge plan. We've worked all semester together to help them rebrand, try to reshift the focus on NIL to be less negative so that people actually believe in what the students are trying to do as they're profiting off their name, image, and likeness in a way that others have for so very long. And my students have worked extremely hard. We're going to be pitching to them soon, as well as officials from the university. And I'm very confident in what my students have done and excited to see the final product.
Wow, I'm excited to see it too. What an incredible opportunity for the program and for the students. So your students provide this incredible service to the Tar Heel Nation, and I'm sure everybody's very thankful on that. So thank you again, and thank you again for being here and all the work that you do. Thank you, I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
And thanks again to all of you who, through your support, advocacy, made possible for our faculty, students, and staff to do such important, impactful work. It always comes back to our mission of serving students and preparing them to lead the next generation of media and journalism professions. Go Heels!